Good morning, everyone out there in Panther Country. My name is Varsity. I'm here with
Evan Shade. Nice to meet y'all.
Yep, we have some Varsity Valorant. I hate the VV because I get it mixed up in my head. I almost said Valorant Varsity, which still isn't wrong, but I don't know. I just didn't like it. All right, we're going up against Lawrence North today.
Hope it's going to be a good game, just like we had last week. We saw some amazing plays last week, so I'm hoping that we get to see something similar, if not better, from both teams.
It was 2 weeks ago.
Dang.
That was 2 weeks ago? Wait, seriously? Oh, yeah, because y'all had a break or something, right?
I think. Oh yeah, we did have a break. Oh my.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
All right, yeah, Valor
Same
did
thing,
not.
though.
Yeah,
That was
Valor didn't do last week. To our last performance, we did great.
Yeah, absolutely. It was a very fun game to watch.
Joe looked so distraught when we said that. He was like,
2 weeks.
Wait a second, that's not right. All right, Lawrence seems to have a green type of setup going on. It was pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, this seems a very balanced team from Lawrence North. Well, our team for Snider, I'm really liking the Omen smokes here. I've always seen an Omen picked on this map.
I don't know if you noticed, you see our new UI up there?
I do indeed, and
Pretty
it looks
nice.
great.
Yeah, we had some issues with it when we first tried it out on Rocket League 2 weeks, or was that 2 weeks ago? I'm not sure how long ago it was, but it was pretty funny. Wilhelm's profile picture was on the enemy team. It was kind of crazy. It was a very funny time. All right, turn off the pistol round. Whoa, seems like we're getting tagged a little bit in that corner.
I like the Omen smokes coming out here. Kind of isolate yourself back. As they push away on the A side, we lose our Omen, so we lose our smokes.
We are up one though. Oh,
But a nice shot for Phoenix, so he's in a 3v3.
yeah. I was hoping to see a good flick there though.
I was too, but it seems like we're losing. We lost sight. So what is the
Spike planted
here as our other two are taking top balcony?
Oh. Ah, that was just unfortunate.
Last
It was on
player
that angle.
standing.
Absolutely. But they came in with a nice tab. I thought I was almost a triple there.
No, I see what they're playing with. I see what they're playing with.
Yeah, that was
The
a really
monsters
good
that faith
A push
commands are
for,
imitations
Lawrence
at
North,
best.
though.
Yeah.
What you were
She
talking
does
about
not
earlier, I do like the
frighten
new
me.
UI. I do think it's nice. It's gonna help with the occasional brain farts.
No, you're not wrong at all. You know, Lawrence was actually going for kind of crazy there. They had pretty good angles for that when they got onto site.
They did. What I think is really important in this game is being able to isolate somebody into a one-on-one gunfight, and I think that they were able to do that really well, especially since Snider had to take about control to try and push on the site.
Okay. I'm hearing them doing some callouts back there. Having a heavy push onto A. Everybody's
nice or not.
I think it's nice. I like the idea of the hot seat. I think Nas said it best, that it's like fake pressure. You just put them over there.
Spike planted.
Because they're usually used to playing elsewhere, which I think a change of pace is great.
And it just starts to break the door by trade. It starts to really make the fight. So no matter how the rest of us is going to end up responding here.
Yeah, our Econ is not helping us out with these fights right here.
And with Phoenix rocking with the new marksman rifle that I added into the game earlier to this season, it does massive damage. It one-shots if you don't have, if 125
One
damage.
enemy
So
remaining.
early game like this, it's especially effective, especially compared to the Marshall.
For body shot?
For body shots.
What?
Yeah. So you can definitely expect, because even at 100 health, the Marshall doesn't win.
Yeah.
How about I
Oh,
only
Lord.
recommend that next time?
We someone get that? Oh, yeah, we got it now. Outlaw.
Hopefully
Okay.
Killjoy can go ahead and make some use of it here.
What? We have dynamic angles, is what I've been told. Okay. Is that like a camera thing? Wait, what do you? Okay. I've been teased about something, so we'll see that.
Well, I can't wait to see these dynamic angles. What are you talking about?
Is this a dynamic angle? Oh. We got new cameras, guys.
It looks amazing. Nice to be able to see our teams here. But
yeah.
unfortunately, he lost mid control here.
That was a little unfortunate timing, but we did get to see those dynamic angles.
We did indeed, but it's nice to be able to see that Snider's holding down A site, though. Especially from the last two pushes that would happen here. Another pick goes off the main. You want to think that Lawrence North is trying to go from a main to possible B pick here, but it seems like with the Brimstone that we saw on the map, they're going to be rotating their way on the A site.
And I think we might have get tricked here.
Right here.
No. They just stay in mid. I don't know.
If you stay mid, I'm imagine trying to buy time for a rotate. But as you can start to see here, that Omen is rotating his way off from A over to their spawn side here. So he was able to pick one off, so you can imagine that the rest of the team...
He actually kind of got surprised there.
Yeah, absolutely. You were able to hear a little bit.
I saw him. He was
looking
towards their spawn, and he got rushed from the behind.
And still managed to make the play, too, leaving Omen at 50 HP.
I'd be a little scared right here.
I would be too, but that plays
30 seconds left.
They're starting to rotate their way into A. He's looking to provide cover here so he can hold it down the site himself.
Bomb grenade.
All right.
Spike down B.
Spike down, having a good play. I hope they're making here in these next 10 seconds, so.
Yeah, it'll be
10
a miracle if they
seconds
got up there. Oh,
It would be, but
hold on.
Ooh,
Someone's getting a lot of picks
here.
here.
With the pistol.
They have 3 seconds though. I don't know.
Last
Oh,
player
All he
standing.
has to do is play life to get the win.
there we go. That was actually pretty close.
It was indeed. I felt like that was a little casting curse there.
That's my fault. That's my fault, guys. I was like, they're gonna need a miracle, and one showed up.
Yeah, almost. But it's nice that KO was able to sit there and play Market the way that he did, though. A lot of it is playing life when you're not playing a duelist, so I like the way that he's playing to his character.
Dynamic angle.
Able to see something nice. You can tell that Snider is locked in here. They're really gonna be trying to go for the win, fighting hard for it. You can
Yes.
see that concentration on their faces.
Yeah, Jason is definitely concentrated right now. He's the one closest to us. We're just kind of breathing in on this angle here.
Oh, absolutely.
We're all
You know,
locked in. Look at us.
Over.
Oh.
You're dead.
Did we switch onto a flash or we got?
As soon as the flash, it's Phoenix decided to ult his way on the side to get info. But it does get taken out, meaning that the Phoenix on Lawrence North is going to be losing the shield that he had. So he's going to be stuck at 100 HP.
Spike planted.
They got a plan. Oh, they're trying to shoot to the floor. I think it's directly below.
Yep. Directly below, the cut off by the Phoenix fire. But with KO getting tree picked, they're able to take a little bit more side control here. So Jed is able to kind of sit atop balcony to be able to try and get a pick with the sniper. Unfortunately, it gets taken out from top.
Last player standing.
Whoa.
That was just, honestly, I think that was just a positioning issue right there.
Yeah.
We didn't really get to see what happened
Is
there,
everyone's tech still
unfortunately.
I think one of
Double
us
check
got
it,
shot
please.
from below, like
Yeah.
through balc, and then, like you said, positioning. We were just scattered.
Well, it's the way that they were, like the positioning, every single person got a kill. It kind of all happened in that of a square holding
Placing alarm bot.
angle of sight. So I really like that though, because they were able to be positioned to crossfire in case one of them lost a gunfight.
And that's actually the type of positioning you do need for those crossfires. Because then, if let's say you lose your gunfight, now your team knows where their enemy is.
Exactly, and they're able to clean up to kind of bring it back a little bit too. Advantage.
Yeah.
But with the first pick from Phoenix here on Lawrence North, KO goes down, so you're kind of losing control here for any type of suppression that KO will be able to put out.
Saw movement.
That's the Phoenix wall.
Go for it.
Ooh, that was a nice wall bang though by Fave. As the Phoenix wall goes out, Jet's not going to be able to see from the cover here, but she does have this propulsion ready to kind of make her way on the site for a retake if need be.
Seems like it might be.
Unfortunately, she is being tracked though, but she manages to get to turn the tides and immediately gets taken out by Killjoy.
I don't know. This one's looking rough.
It is, and they get the spike off here.
destroyed.
Brimstone does have his ult to
Spike
be
planted.
able to contest that for as long as possible to try to secure a round win.
Enemy spotted.
Well, it's gonna be a close game.
Yeah, absolutely.
Ooh.
You do have to, with the stinger too, an amazing shot by Killjoy. But the
Last
opposite
player
Nancy
standing.
probably has to deal with.
No, you can't get this right there.
That is unfortunate though. An op on round 5 though is kind of crazy. I mean, that's an
Listen.
immediate
I got things to
4,900
do.
credits going down.
I think they spent it well. Obviously,
Yeah.
their user knows how to use it.
And on top of of that, he's also bringing it back into this round too. So any type of risky angles that Snider will be able to make or have been making is going to be very limited this round.
Yeah, you want to avoid those.
You can kind of hear Snider talking here right outside through our.
Yeah. They're deliberating. They're trying to get some type of plan going. Dynamic camera. Oh, okay. A mini cam.
We were able to hear a little bit before the round started what they were trying to make. And now you can see that Snider is here trying to execute set plan. Now with 3 on B, you can hear them all taken out. They're trying to get a pick from above. Managed to get an attack for 70, but it wasn't able to confirm the kill. Still though, with them having no healer on the team for Lawrence North, that is going to be a little bit game changing here for Killjoy. She's got to play back a little bit.
I'm sorry, I'm a little locked in on this angle too.
Would be a great angle, but Jess also has 70 HP. It'd take 2 bullets to take her out.
Just gonna look at the corner.
But you hear the brimstone smoke going down in mid here, so you can tell that they're trying to be able to delay cover as much as possible.
Crazily enough, I didn't hear it because my headphone went backwards. Okay.
Ooh, and with both double teams in there off A, with the op still going out, it makes balcony play almost impossible here. As you can see that he's going for the wall.
Jet
30
is
seconds
holding on
left.
to dear life.
What is this commercial going to be able to do here? But we're able to see Killjoy get a first pick on Fade, but the Brimstone ult does go out to almost get the kill here.
We're getting real lucky.
Real lucky, but we have to spot. We have Killjoy being able to get a
Spike
pick.
down A.
With 7 seconds left, we gotta see how Snider responds here.
Last player
Out,
standing.
will he be able to stop it?
Spike planted.
Oh.
Yeah,
Nope.
unfortunately the
Plant.
plant did go down. We're gonna have to see how this works out.
One enemy
Now,
remaining.
Phoenix is down, no longer having his ult, making it a 1v1, and Brimstone ult is now gone, so he can no longer.
Did we get a hit on
defend himself.
Brimstone? Or is he at full health? Do
I
we
believe
know?
that Brimstone is at the hub, but we now know the location of him.
He's running.
But the recon dart does go out though, possibly able to get something here.
Scanning ahead.
He's trying to get a crazy angle here. You kind of have to play on Spike though.
And unfortunately doesn't get anybody. It seems that
Whoa.
that is unfortunate.
Oh, he went back.
Yeah, back under. It was actually a very smart play by Brimstone, because I would have thought that he
Stay
rotated
close
by
as a
Great
boss
Tree.
team. The
Yeah.
fight
Over there.
demands
Rotating
it.
back under Balk was definitely a big brain play though.
I'm not sure even if we would have got the Brimstone that we would have time to get Spike.
Well, I believe that the spike would have been able to be defused in that time. It was beeping very slowly. It's just a matter of like playing the game. But a visual indicator of the spike, for those who don't know, is that you're able to see kind of like the dark matter around the spike, and when it takes up the entire circle of the area for the defuse spot, what you can do, that's they know. But we can see the entire Lawrence North stacked on the A site. And you can see that the comms did go off from Snider, as you can see the immediate respondents here, as they also have to rotate to spawn. The Killjoy ult does go out to kind of get site control here on the A, but we also see that KO here is making his way back from mid around to the spawn for a nice flank. And you see our Killjoy from Snider also
Trying to get him
all down for a counter ult
planted.
here, but he doesn't know now where KO's at with the Killjoy turn spotting him in the back. But his ult going down, Snider will be able to get some site control.
Revealing area.
And with this control, now we could actually see a. I don't want to say counter.
Reloading.
Snider went for last on 2 to be able to check underneath that balcony there. Now Snider does have full site control. We're ready to see KO here get a nice pick off the point. Ball does go out, but it also leaves.
We are defusing as well. Already.
Yep, it's already happened.
Player standing.
Oh, what?
Wow.
Oh, they just had that.
They did.
Okay,
I mean,
we know the drill.
the plan
Stick
was
to your
there. They
roles,
wouldn't be
we'll
able to get
crush
that
it.
defused in time, unfortunately. But for a double swing for Phoenix and Faye was also kind of unexpected.
Yeah, I know, and I think that was really unfortunate positioning for us. 'Cause I think they all just shot towards Spike,
Yeah.
and we kind of all just died.
Yeah, because they were kind of lined up there to be able to get taken out from that round.
That's where I was really concerned because we had 3 people,
Right.
and they were just gone.
It was unfortunate, but I think Snider tried to execute that in the best way.
Oh yeah. There was definitely a plan there. I feel like everybody was working at their element. It's just unfortunate position.
Red Eye does go out. Gets immediately taken down from the crossfire from Omen here. Taking it that Lawrence North does lose the control that they would have been able to have here on the A.
Yeah, that first pick, man, it's crazy in the game. It really shows who has control.
They're duelists too. Absolutely. That's going to be tough. So it's going to be up to Phoenix to kind of carry out that frag control here. But the fade track does go off. It doesn't claim anybody, unfortunately. But Lawrence North is able to take this side control and see how Snider responds to it. You see Phoenix on the wall there.
Oh,
Scans going out.
I think we got counter wall bang.
Yeah, it seems like it.
Spike planted.
Oh, is currently active.
Oh, we got a wall bang. Nice.
Mid wall bang by Killjoy here. Check over here to see if there's anybody else. But it turns out that he was behind generator instead. It seems. Back to the
Yeah, no, that gunfight was.
We didn't get to see it, but Kale was also taken down from Great Tree. He was knocked over there by
I
the
can hold
doorway.
an area pretty well myself. Make sure to cover the angles I can't.
This is definitely a more difficult game than the other one that we had
2 weeks ago.
It's
Yes.
definitely going to make Snider think and center toes. You know?
I think it was definitely a losing streak. Losing streak issue. I don't know how our econ was looking, but I don't know
Placing alarm bot.
if it's
Placing swarm grenade.
I don't know. The gunfights we've been getting into have been really unfortunate for us. And I feel like Lawrence has found a real groove going A.
They have. They're able to find a chink in Snider's armor here, and any plan that Snider would have had or have made for this game will most likely be useless, or it's already considered useless right now.
Well,
I think we're
here on the position where we are right now, we don't know how
Spike
Lawrence
planted.
will play on defense.
right. At least for this standpoint, for the defensive standpoint, maybe for what we know, their offense will get a lot better, especially with Omen smokes, with the chaos suppressed. We'll be able to see some things.
Yeah, but gunplay wise, we are kind of we're getting cooked on these single gunfights. I don't say cooked. We are getting very unfortunate picks.
Reloading.
Yeah.
It is, but they're able. The good thing is that Snider is able to punish Lawrence North here. Lawrence pushes up too far. And we're able to see a good pick from Omen here as they try and regain side control. But we don't know if anybody's sitting in the balcony here. So it goes to track. It turns out to be when somebody's sitting in the back market, and unfortunately gets taken out by the Killjoy tactical here. It's unfortunate, but all three lost their guns, but their econ is already high enough.
Yeah, that was.
It didn't really matter at the end if they lost their weapons.
I was a little surprised, not gonna lie.
Yeah, but they did hold that down very well, though. I think that the way that Snider tried to execute that here was good, but the angles weren't checked that needed to check. But that Phoenix back market was definitely detrimental, and there wasn't enough time on the defuse either to check for any type of Killjoy stuff to put it on the ground.
They were pushing the corner there. Time and
Time was not on Snider's side with that round, unfortunately.
yeah. And it was really up to Lawrence always pushing this Yeah.
It's an immediate 4v3 here. The smoke's going down. We're in this. What the
Spike
flank
planted.
main?
What we keep seeing here is Lawrence hard pushes A,
Yeah.
and then they do an early plant. They do an early spike plant.
They do.
And then they kind of back out just to hold angles.
Yeah, they normally have about 2 playing back market here from A, while we normally have another person here playing
Standing ahead.
underneath the A outlet here.
Now, if
That's
I
what
was
they set up.
Face your fear!
Fade all does go out, but Soda's still able
Last
to get the
player
pick beforehand.
standing.
But he's already low, so it got taken out by Fade. And Fade thinks one more time to be able to clean up Killjoy as well.
That was a little BM there, I think. He just
I unfortunately missed it. I didn't
Yeah,
get to see
it's okay, it's
But we can
okay.
see that the econ is looking good though for Lawrence North. I mean, 2 of them having 8,000 players. I mean, maybe we didn't expect another op here before this round ends.
I could see that. But what I was gonna say is, I mean, like you were saying, we could stack A, but I don't actually think that would help us. I think that we keep our 3-stack A, and we actually flank. Because like I said, they go in early. If we 3-stack A, but we're back in the corners a little bit, we could hold different angles.
Right.
And our flankers could go around, and I don't know. I'm just thinking a little bit.
They have a multitude of ways to play. I mean, Arena I is always going to go out first. The Brimstone managed to take out our Omen here. That wasn't actually a very useful ult. Normally it's used to be able to hold the spike, but in this case it wasn't even needed. We're putting an immediate forward play here with Jess stuck underneath the balcony. With an SMG that
Okay. We're not.
Last player standing.
Jet hasn't been touched, which is a little surprising. We had like
really surprising.
their whole team was shooting.
But he manages them to get two, which is
Okay.
crazy. The wallbangs that were going out did not find their target, unfortunately.
Yeah, I think Lawrence got a little
Last
bit
round
comfortable. Like
before
they
the
had a little
switch.
pet underneath the balcony.
It was unfortunate that Jet got stuck there too, and she already used her dash, so there wasn't
Yeah.
really much she would have been able to do there.
All right.
Maybe get 2 picks would have been good for her econ.
Okay. So, like I said earlier, we've seen how Lawrence plays on offense.
Right.
They have a mojo.
They do. I mean, they have a fade. It's just perfect for site control. You know, that's it. I mean, Killjoy, it would be able to lock it down. Brimstone be able to cut off angles. You have duelists, you have a fade to kind of be able to track and identify where people are at on site. But because of that, and being able to take site so easily, Snider's really going to have to be able to play for a site retake instead of for a site defense. But for once, we were able to see that Snider is able to come up here and make a play
Enemy kill.
and is able to get a first pick on the Killjoy.
I don't necessarily like this because we only saw one of their
Right.
players. So it's making me think they could be all flanking.
Spike down
That's what
A.
they tried. They tried to go through from mid to Great Tree onto A. So you can see that Lawrence North was still trying to go for a pattern of it. But they did have an op. See, we did call it though. That op
Yes.
was going to be back.
Op came
here
out
before
eventually.
Sides. Yeah.
Now they got to use it. Ooh.
That man it immediately gets taken out. Spike
Spike down A.
Okay. 30 seconds. I don't hate this.
Recalling my bot.
Either. Thankfully, Killjoy was able to recall her bot. She's going to
30
be able to hold
seconds
down
left.
that spike here that's sitting top balcony.
Crazy how silent this game can be.
Absolutely. It kind of makes your heart race a little
Yeah.
bit for our players here.
One enemy remaining.
And
Okay.
a good pick here from Killjoy.
A little bit of German thrown in there.
Alarm bot out.
10 seconds left.
Turn out.
You ever learn German?
Oh, man. I wish, back in
Oh.
Spanish. I mean,
Last player standing.
Phoenix, and he manages to get a double, but he saves his weapon at the cost of losing a round. But and managed to
lose.
get the 3 for extra,
Switching sides.
We lose our
extra
weapons.
econ.
Listen, they're a little upset that they lost that round.
I would be too, but unfortunately, I mean, we are switching sides
Yeah.
though, so maybe we get to see a different type of play here from Snider.
I don't know. I mean, we already seen Lawrence. They're not only good with making their pushes, it's after they push and plant. They've been holding these sites down really well, which makes me think they might and could also do the same thing defensively. But the thing is, we've been playing a lot on A,
Placing sentry.
so maybe if we can unlock the key to B, we might be able to pull out a reverse,
A little reverse sweep here.
Rip the light from them.
Because we cannot give them if we want to win, we can't give them 3 rounds. We just can't do that.
Too suppressed. Cover going out.
Unfortunately, it does ping too, though, actually. Another location. You have Jet able to put forward on the duelist role and manages to take out one of their most supported players on the team for a site retake. Duo once both Fade immediately gets taken out. Now we have sailboat control and overall site control here. Unfortunately, nobody is looking at market those. I can almost guarantee, though, that at least one person will be coming for this direction.
Placing swarm grenade.
Deploying drone.
But I kind of like the way Snider is all stacked up on the site. It's going to make it very hard for Lawrence North to push here.
Yep, we're gonna have a. Hold on. Yep, there we go.
Scanning
We
ahead.
We have a little chokehold going on here.
The last 3 players of Snider are all incredibly low health.
Last
So
player
needed to be
standing.
1v.
You brought up the low health, and I think they took advantage of that.
Well, with Brimstone sitting here having a sheriff, I believe the sheriff does about 60 damage body shot. it's enough to be able to tap at least 2 out of the 3 of their players who are low health here. So it was kind of in Brimstone's favor with that, because I don't think he's been tapped or touched yet up to that point.
No, I think he stepped back a little bit. I think we had a 2-3 split for Lawrence, and I think they might have had their stack on A.
Now, see, what they were doing here is kind of what I was talking about earlier, what Snider could have done with A possibly, is that they, instead of going for a straight control, they went and played back, rotating off from sight and waiting for the rest of their team for a retake.
Yeah.
I did respect that a lot, though, how they were able to do
Knife
that.
deployed.
Alright, seems we're gonna see the same setup. And it did work for the most part. It's just that last couple, we got tagged a whole bunch.
Yeah. Which is unfortunate here, but this round can definitely go a lot better. We did expect 1 in sales.
Reloading.
You ready to see Brimstone come out of his shell?
And there was a killjoy taken out in sales. Now back to a 4v4.
Getting our early plan on.
Spike planted.
As the Omen smoke does go out, we start to see that 2 are in their back spawn off B, while 1 is coming off the market here. Killjoy does have the SMG. Now unless the person here who
Sorry guys, Steve.
One.
and Reyna didn't even check the market corner, relying strictly on her eye. She gets taken out because of that. Always check your corners. This one goes out to get a double swing here.
The flash was.
Last player standing. 1 enemy remaining.
Unfortunately, Sova gets taken out by Fade, who went on the flank from sales.
Like I was saying earlier, Lawrence is really good with their with holding and counter pushing, and they really showed it up right there. That flash was instrumental in getting them that point. Gaining back control at the point.
They're only human.
It's definitely something to see here. It revolves a lot of practice to be able to execute that. You know,
Especially with the timer coming down like that.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stress there, and they still pulled it off.
Turret out.
All right.
Indeed, you start to see here a lot of Snider here is going for a light buy. All singles. So you can imagine this push here is going to be hitting hard, as it's not a long range weapon.
Yeah, what we want to see is a lot of
Enemy tag.
early picks. Hopefully,
Right here.
leading this site into our. Oh, sorry, we're getting a little stressed out here because we're at 11-3.
Just a little bit. All it's going to take is just a little fireball from Phoenix
8.
to be stuck and be killed here at this low HP pool. Now, as he starts to kind of play for a pick here
are we doing?
by riding in a corner, I do respect it.
Are we doing a little sacrifice?
Absolutely. As you can start to see that Snider rotated their way over to B here. You start to hear the footsteps coming in over by a tree. That Lawrence North is starting to figure out the same plan. They're starting to rotate appropriately. They have one person coming in from mid here, as the other two
Placing alarm
are going to be heading here from the spawn. Omen understood this and put the smoke out and
Placing
cover the
sentry.
tracks here.
I like that little sacrificial lamb play.
Reloading.
Managed to buy a
Lights
little bit
down.
of time.
My
for the
ultimate
fight to
is
go
ready.
down.
Revealing area. Reloading.
Found them.
All right.
Enemy spawn.
My double's dead.
Amazing pick, Killjoy versus Killjoy. Snider's Killjoy is able to get the pick here with
Turret
Bulldog.
down.
It's kind of weird when Killjoy say that again.
Yeah, it does feel a little weird indeed. As you're able to see here that where the main boat is, where the lever to close market door, it can be shot through. As you're able to see the Killjoy take some damage here.
Oh, that was
Last
unfortunate.
player standing.
We had to secure out.
Unfortunately, both of them
One
got shot
enemy
through.
remaining.
He has to reload. Left with no ammo. Considering gets taken out in back sales here.
Clutch.
Now, it was kind of crazy to see how both teams understood that they didn't have the econ to the AR, so they went for close range
Just
engagements
let them
only.
try.
Lawrence went all shotguns here.
We went all SMG.
No, exactly.
I mean, we won that just by time, which
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe that little sacrifice that saved that little second that we needed.
That's all it takes sometimes to be able to turn the tides of a game. You see it all the time here.
Kill all your
Hopefully
opponents.
that round is a little bit of what Snider needed here to kind of get a little bit of a fire burning.
Suppress.
Yeah,
One
going back
suppressed.
all B.
Going out. Prepare for hellfire.
Also, that makes the win on the side here to close the marking door to the angles they can get peach from.
know if I would hate if I would have hated the flank right after the.
Joke's over.
I would have liked to see a flank back to A, or rotate back to A.
I think it would have been nice. Lawrence started to figure out here that B is Snider's kind of strong, so this is what they've been following through this entire time. Not able to react to it a lot faster than I did last time.
Yes, that's why I was like,
Last
maybe
player
we make
standing.
noise and then come back
My ult's ready.
A. Oh, that flash.
Being this flash is definitely harder to counter in comparison to the flash in the game, just because they go off so fast and they have such a shorter range.
I don't think you need to do that.
Not even. It was a little bit interesting to see.
One enemy remaining.
They decided to
Clutch.
sit here and let Snider get the win.
I think they just took them. They're like, let's go over front and back.
Don't get shot.
They could have put it
Hard
to
to
match point
replace.
here.
Yeah.
They really could have. But I started to see how Phoenix wasn't defusing, and I didn't want to assume for the worst. But I guess I should ask you first. What do you think they're trying to do there?
Honestly, I don't know.
Yeah.
I see them just enjoying the game, I guess.
I mean, you definitely like to be able to see that, you know, having the game
Need to
go on
drop.
a little
Thanks.
bit longer. But you did also
Nice
talk
to
a
meet
little bit
Sense.
about,
Let's
you
go.
know, possible BM.
Well, I mean,
Hoping that it's, you know,
Here.
not that.
well, with that specifically, I feel like it's less BM and more like give them another chance. But at the same time, it could.
That could be considered BM in itself, though.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
actually depending on the game. If it's something like League of Legends or Rainbow Six Siege, CS:GO.
Bot coming back.
I mean, I think there's a case for both ways.
Yeah, absolutely.
We have a Omen teleport.
Home TP right back to back. Even smoke out huge choke points here on B site as it's about to go down.
Turret out.
You already hear that the market door is being broken. You have Jet here playing with the ult to try and get a fake.
Oh.
But unfortunately misses and gets shot through the smoke.
That would have been a crazy pick.
It would have been a good pick to have because if Killjoy's able to get her ult here, they're going to end up losing control because they're all stuck here.
Waiting kill.
It immediately gets the blue.
Defend
Like to
is
see as the choke point is now you kind of see here that you have
One
Zoro
enemy remaining.
in the immediate three, but that's two wall bangs though. Right through the wall, and that was all because of the Silva recon dart there. You're able to see through the wall and be able to take out those two.
Oh, I was gonna ask. I was like, I didn't see.
That's what I was trying to talk about with Silva not being on site with the rest of them. He was trying to make plays with his arrows there.
And it
really
seemed-
good job for all of them.
Yeah, it seemed to pay off real well. If I was Lawrence, I would be a little, a little upset that we lost that other match.
Yeah, not being able to really check kind of like that back area on the B site. Now, we do see Snider coming over here onto A, but the question is, are they going to do the same
Need
thing
to
they did
drop.
last time? Make it
Well-
to A, rotate back B, or are they going to commit?
Maybe we have our Killjoy going B, so it could be. They are setting up. It's questionable. It's questionable.
She could just be putting a turret on the side though too. She
Oh,
has able to
she's
get
a
first,
pick.
Takes off their fragger.
I rush back, hold an angle, or go back with,
Cover going
or
out.
go back with team. I can see that too.
You like to see how Lawrence responds here, but
Lock in
with the
sight.
pick on A and B side, though, it leaves A side a lot more open for Flex to go down here as Killjoy kind of makes her way from mid to Great Tree to meet the rest of her team on A.
And actually, if I'm this Killjoy, I'm checking all these corners, and I might even think about pushing up towards balcony.
Well, you can see that she's kind of just checking her angles here, sitting in the corner, which is, I think, the right thing to do in this 5v2. You know that Lawrence going to be playing a lot, so maybe we
Yes.
have somebody out here.
One suppressed.
I don't know. I just say I got pushed up closer to the tree like you were.
One enemy remaining.
Now in a 5v1, we're going to see how Brimstone decides to play here. There's not a lot of
Really?
try to go for the wall thing. I do respect it.
I respect it too.
Taken out.
As a Brimstone, though, I see maybe just stay alive.
Yeah.
that might be the play.
Default.
Yeah, absolutely. And we're able to see kind of both teams.
Yeah,
econ
we can
here.
kind of see. Yeah, but so we're seeing a little bit of a switch in the econ, but still we're pretty close.
Well, it takes about, so they're going for an AR and heavy shields here. You're going to need
Target out.
3900 econ, and unfortunately, North does not
Yeah,
have that.
that's why I was saying we're
So,
seeing that switch
Yeah.
from
Ready
last
to engage. Weapons hot.
before we switched actual position.
Like I said, we're going to have to light back here.
Two suppressed.
Revealing area.
Were my eyes working, or did I see somebody going that
Grenade
corner?
out.
I did see
He
somebody.
forces Spade to step out of logs here and gets picked off.
I thought I saw someone hit the logs, but I thought I blinked. So
Yeah, she was bunny hopping her way over.
Blocking sight.
I like that though.
I like this
Immediately get a
rotate.
B pick, taking off one of the most crucial players of Lawrence North here.
and then just going straight to A after
Exactly.
everybody saw you. Everybody saw your whole team,
Right.
but nobody saw you rotate. So
They would have been able to hear them stomping through the back if anybody else was come close enough. But either way, they now know that the plan is off. We're gonna see how Lawrence North responds here.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't necessarily like this dual angle right here. I didn't like that. I felt like you probably could have seen, but
Yeah, we can go off of it. Both Brandon eyes go off. There's no more flashing from her, but we do have some Phoenix flashes left to play.
there's wallbang potential. Oh, yeah,
Taking off by Jen.
there was wallbang potential there.
There was.
Just not for us, I guess.
We do have KO pushing balcony, able to get a kind of.
Oh,
But Phoenix comes out here with a nice double kill, while slowly you can see it's starting to buy time, hopefully for the bomb to go off with the ult.
There we go.
Being able to buy the time.
Oh,
On top of
man,
that,
kill
you
with
got three people lose econ here.
oh
because of that, too.
no.
Watch them run when lit by my
So as you
sonar.
know, there is
That's
a
when
survivor's
we
bonus
strike.
that you get
Yes.
as well. So having three people kind of lose that is
It's kind of
very-
that's diminishing.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
mean,
absolutely.
especially they great counter push. That's exactly what happened. They just didn't have the time.
Exactly. Now, this map, you can kind of argue both sides if it's offense or defensive side, but I like to believe it's definitely a lot more offensive side. You have to really be good at your map and retakes here
Yeah.
to be able to kind of succeed on defense.
Suppress it.
Revealing
Two suppressed.
I didn't know we were gonna have such a close game. I mean, I said it in the beginning.
Yeah, I mean, you can kind of thank Lawrence North there for that. Getting off that free round, you're able to give Snider another chance to really bring it back.
And really, I feel like, and that's why I think it was less BM. I think they actually just enjoyed the challenge because
Yeah.
they're still fighting. They're still trying.
And it's only down 3 rounds, too. There's a lot of potential for both teams to be able to take a win on this map here.
There.
Oh, we're getting picked off.
Face your fear.
You're dead!
Oh, we didn't get to see the
Counter-
amazing triple kill from Omen here. I
Got a
think
counter-
it's onto side, but immediately gets taken out by Phoenix Ult. Fate and Phoenix Ult are both going down. There's no more ults here for this round. Unfortunately, though, they do know that Jet is here.
Shutting them down.
Everybody
One
getting involved.
suppressed.
Phoenix is still up there from the KO knife, and one still sitting in backside.
Last player
We're behind the
standing.
whole time here. They know we're done down here. They're trying to get the pick. Trying to get the wall
One
bang.
enemy remaining.
Gets the
Gets
counter.
ball bang back.
And I still think bomb goes.
Well, if he's
Wait.
already defusing, they're probably going to get this defuse.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, listen.
Very last second. 0.16 seconds on the clock.
Hey, that's respectable.
Yeah.
Match
we already
point.
ended up they was gonna sit here and try and fake the defuse. So it's unfortunate that Jet still got picked off, with that play in mind.
Yeah, and really, I don't know if Jet had any movement available. I feel like that's what we should have used to get out of there.
Yeah. She did have it charged up though originally. I believe she had to use it to kind of escape.
Okay.
Tough to see, but we are now in match point. You're able to hear Snider a little bit through the other side of the wall, kind of
Yeah.
get a plan going here. You can tell that the fire is definitely underneath them. So we're gonna see how they're
Oh, that was a very.
Turret
That push was
destroyed.
not foreseen.
Yeah, it's definitely tough to see. It's nice that they didn't push out though. That Lawrence North wasn't too clear to try and get that kill off Killjoy.
Yeah, because they probably. I'm not gonna lie. It was looking rough.
It was. It
planted.
was indeed. It would have been able to change the game state for Killjoy to go down that fast, especially since we don't know what her ult
Placing
is at.
alarm
We
bomb.
do see that
You
Lawrence
should
North
run.
Enemy
Killjoy
spotted. A.
does
Is
have her ult, and it did go down to
activate.
try and get a site retake here. But
That
KO
could
gets
be
a nice
interesting.
double. Gets immediately
That's-
gets both of them. As our Killjoy goes down as well.
That's very interesting. Though. With this,
enemy.
we're gonna have to see. We're gonna
One
take point
enemy
again
remaining.
with the spike on it.
We do have good control here, though.
Last player standing.
You wait out spike here.
Standing
You're able
ahead.
to hear Brimstone approaching.
There
You
they
did
are.
see where the arrow came out from. You can see him faking the defuse here. He no longer has any time, so now it's just a matter of just playing your life here and saving your econ.
Okay, listen, that was big.
It definitely was. It's nice that the Sova dart did
Wait,
go off.
he died.
He did. Lost econ. Lost econ.
That could change. Oh.
It definitely could. Would we be able to see the scoreboard here briefly? Would we be able to check their econ here?
Excuse me, Joe. Can we, Joe? Can you hear me? Can we see scoreboard, please?
Yeah,
There we
that
go.
is incredible for both teams actually here on
Actually, yeah, it's looking
we are
low.
able to get a full buy here from Snider. They don't have enough for a full buy except for Fade here, so it's gonna be very disadvantageous for Lone
Okay.
Enemy down.
First pick.
goes out. That's amazing.
My
He
ultimate
had
is
the highest
ready.
econ too. Fade down north. Now Kilby does have his ult, and it does go off here. Able to get good sight control here for A.
We kind of clipped up towards balcony, so they could still. I don't know. I didn't hear any.
They could.
fire.
It definitely could. It didn't detain anybody, but it did allow them to get the plants off here. We have Sova and Jet here having tree control. I love the crossfire they're able to have here.
Yep.
we
But
know that
it's
we
looking
understand.
rough on the actual A side though. Omen's he taped up there or not?
Omen is out here, a one-man army taking out two of Lawrence North members here.
He gotta-
before TPing back for cover behind Jin.
I tried to call for an ace here.
Enemy spotted A.
Well, at 20, I don't know.
It could.
He
If
could.
really
It's
locks in
still
like,
possible.
like AC here.
Okay. There's a
He
3.
could.
One enemy.
Oh!
Almost.
Hey, listen, that's
my
respectable.
side.
That's
No one.
that's very
Very
respectable.
good. Very good flick. I mean, this targeting was on
Show
point
me where to
there,
go.
knowing that he was going to end up dying in that situation. Now we really have Omen to thank there for that. I mean,
Yes,
Killzone
no,
was
he
crucial
definitely-
for getting on the site, but that 3-piece was huge.
I don't like this word,
Out.
Yeah.
but that was definitely a carry situation. I feel like Omen
Mm-hmm.
played his role incredibly well.
Absolutely. And he still has his TP too, so it's a little bit different to see that Kale has a spike instead of Omen. You know, now with match point, you
ahead.
can't really waste time to hold on to any ults here at this point in the
Blocking
game.
sight.
Flash goes out from Kale. Make their own B control. Reyna, as her fragger, immediately gets taken out. They check back cells. Back cells clear. The plan starts to go down here over on B bomb. You have all members of Snider taking their angles, setting up the site to try and delay as much as possible for the fans to go down.
Oh, the fire.
Yeah, see now, unfortunately, they did rework,
Wait. Oh, no, I thought we got a counter pick, kind of.
which is unfortunate. But we're able to put it back in the straight 2v2 now.
One enemy remaining.
And immediately 2
Killjoy,
almost
be
a
Killjoy.
1v1. Killjoy starts. She's out here going for every type of wall bang possible, delay as much as possible here. Knowing that even at 20 HP, even at 20 HP, Kale still managed to get a kill there.
You love to see it. And we also heard a little bit of. It wasn't really celebratory. I don't know what that
little bit
noise
of
was.
excitement
It was
there.
like like he was a little scared.
There was a little bit of excitement there from Snider, knowing that this is basically all or nothing here.
Yes.
You know, sitting here at match point. But see,
Wasn't exactly a counter sweep, but you know, more like a hard fought. Hard fought,
very, very.
like teeth, nails, gut wrenching, clawing up this mountain, trying to climb back up, and they're getting here.
Here.
Absolutely. I mean, it was an amazing game to kind of just see both sides here really fighting
Yeah,
for the win.
and some might call it BM, but I think that was sportsmanship when Lawrence gave up that.
Stealing area.
Right. That feels a lot more fair. You know, oftentimes you do see teams kind of do that in like a BM situation.
Yeah.
For those fans of, either team that's playing, it could really be a hit or a miss here. Rather, the fans get angry or they sit there and they respect what it is that team's done.
Yeah, and I feel like this is a situation where it was less of a I'm gonna hand you this and more of a you earned this one.
Yeah, and let's
Accuracy.
fight for it.
Yeah, you earned a second chance, and okay,
There's
Brimstone. They have gotten most of their team gone. I don't even remember how this happened.
basically the way they just want to
Target
kind of get a
destroyed.
first pick and then just move it back through. You're able to see that one person did die off in mid, but they're able to get side control.
One enemy remaining.
Brimstone all by himself.
Phoenix immediately taking down a market.
Placing
It's a
swarm grenade.
1v3 now for
Bomb
Brimstone.
grenade out.
Swarm grenades are gonna hurt him.
Revealing area.
Oh,
Absolutely, but he does have an area, so you can never count those LMGs out.
No.
Massive damage in ways that you don't expect.
I think
Start
you wait
to
out.
Brimstone on site.
I think you wait spike. Oh, there it is.
Taken out. So we did have Sova, who was also playing here to see all the way in the back of B here, ready for the ult play.
Switching
Match
sides.
point. This is.
Overtime.
Oh wait, overtime.
Yup, and this is where it all really happens here. We're gonna see both teams really clenching their teeth here. Has been fighting for tooth and nail to be able to get to this point in the game.
Yeah, I mean, we sat here for a half minute. So, listen, I'm glad to see that I was right at the beginning. Close match.
Yeah, definitely a lot closer than it was the match that we saw 2 weeks ago.
Oh, yeah.
but
I mean-
it's definitely more hard fought. You know,
Yeah.
a lot more of a team balance here rather than just one or two people kind of making their way up on the leaderboard.
How do you feel about us being on defense again, though?
Well, they're gonna end up switching regardless after this on sides, so I'm not too concerned about it. You can tell that Snider definitely has a better offensive defense. Same thing with Lawrence North here is why I'd like to say this map is decided.
Oh, get the wall bang. Oh, Perk's too big.
Was an amazing trade-off.
Finished.
Right through the smoke, you can see the bullet.
Oh my!
Well, Kill was able to hold it down for this delicious three-piece there, while Jet was able to kind of sit there and provide cover for her. We love to see that first round. Now, we
Switching
already know
sides.
that both teams are really
Match
good on
point.
offense here.
Yeah.
So you really think that Snider would be able to kind of lock it in and get this round.
You would hope. That was.
Yeah.
There's nothing else to say. That was
It's what we
just.
talked about with holding angles and crossfiring here. I mean, we're able to see that the first person who got picked off first, they had to engage rather Killjoy here on the wall bang or kill Jet top balk. But because Jet was top balk and was the most
Let us
threatening,
hunt.
Killjoy was able to rack up a nice three-piece there.
Turret out.
Actually, it was like they're playing a little game of whack-a-mole, and Mo's fought back.
It was absolutely amazing to see there. Snider executed that perfectly. But they already knew that after how they lost there in A, they had it locked down with main abilities and Brimstone Smoke.
Now they are pushing really hard for the for A, the 5-stack, all in the same little corridor. I'm not sure. I'm trying to see the plan here. That's very ominous. You know that Lawrence is over here, but you can't see anybody. They're going to be holding some crazy
What we
angles.
start to see is we immediately start to get into the bloodshed.
down
Brandon gets a
A.
nice double. Then immediately gets taken out here by Killjoy, but the bomb is able to go down with the smokes they're able to put down. You can start to hear them shooting at the tree door. There's at least one person there, while another person will most likely be top balk. Jet is ready for it. You start to see the Phoenix go off.
Okay, they got the
It
Killjoy.
immediately gets refragged. You still have Silva here able to get recon. He starts to drop off a balk.
Last player standing.
Gets taken out on the flank. Is too worried about the Phoenix, and then with
Yeah.
the fade coming from tree.
That was, again, they fought hard.
They did. You start to see that Phoenix is 33 and 15, especially in a setting like
Switching
this. That is pretty
sides.
impressive. He has been
Overtime.
fulfilling his role here as a duelist. This is gonna keep going until best of two, so you already know that how hard that both teams have been fighting here. This overtime could take a while.
Yeah. Hopefully we don't get like locked into we win defense, they win offense, or
Yeah.
vice versa.
So that race, rather until someone wins or until they both agree to just call it a tie and leave it at that.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't want to be satisfied with that at all. I'm definitely gonna be going for the win here.
I don't think we've had a true tie in this in Valor yet.
Really.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's not exactly an easy task.
Yeah.
I get the first pick.
And immediately gets refragged. You can tell Lawrence North here started to push on the A site from Big Tree, mid to Big Tree here actually. So you start to see the Snider immediately responds by rotating through
Revealing
their
area.
home spawn to try and get as much intel as possible to prevent them from having any type of control.
I would imagine they have that cross angle right there, in that corridor and tree.
Yeah, it definitely would have been nice if they were still there, but you can tell by the silence that they were rotating off over the B site here. And they managed to
Enemy
make it
spotted
there
mid.
quite fast as well. You start to hear the market door close. You're going to see a Jet here is able to rotate over to that
Spike planted.
We haven't seen Lawrence spike B, I don't think.
Point thrown.
No, we have not. I think this may actually be the first time. The Summon Drum does go out and get as much as possible. Mark in back sales though. Because it's overtime, nobody has it all. So there's going to be all gun skill and map retake here. We'll see how both teams are able to respond to each other.
Scanning ahead.
Blocking sight.
Okay.
One enemy remaining.
Okay. Well, wait, no, hold on.
Jet thought that.
Yeah.
Player standing.
Pretty unfortunate, but we still get the. Whoa. That was actually way closer than I would have liked.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're usually able to see there. When you see that dark matter kind of goes outside of that white ring, you don't normally have a lot of time
Switching
left.
sides. Match point.
Maybe if we didn't, if Jet didn't actually get confused there, we could have had a little bit of time, but it is what it is.
It's not hard to see, but I mean, these things happen, you know? Sometimes it can be communication error, just that Killjoy sounded a lot louder, sounded like almost as an enemy rather than a teammate.
Could have just been like a scare type thing.
Yeah. I mean, the nerves are high.
Eyes up.
You
Yeah.
know, we're now on match
Especially in
point.
overtime.
Yeah.
Shutting them down.
Turret out.
Revealing area.
It's so crazy. These matches,
Suppressed.
they only last like a minute and a half, and like
Cover going out.
they're like,
28.
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's definitely kind of.
Oh,
Now, Jen could have sacrificed herself here.
Last player standing.
yeah. No, I was trying to think if that was a worthy counter pick, but not really.
It is.
That's GG though.
Defenders
Yeah.
win.
Very hard fought by both sides, unfortunately. You know, these things happen. There wasn't really much that would have been able to get done there. I mean, as you're able to see, there was Phoenix Flames. We had Killjoy.
sorry, guys.
You're all good. We had a bunch of Killjoy equipment being tossed out. I mean, it blocked off a lot of entry points here for Snider to be able to get on site.
Yeah, and it's like we were saying, this was a really hard fought match. I don't think that
Incredibly.
anybody could have played really better. Essentially,
Yeah.
I feel like we played our roles. We did what we were supposed to do. I mean, that's what it is. That's actually the last game before playoffs for Valorant.
Really?
Yeah.
Well,
That's,
that was
this
amazing to
week.
see.
This week is going to be our last week for all the games until we get to playoffs.
Right.
Yeah.
And when's playoffs? For those who don't know.
I believe we're doing it next. Is it next week or the week after? Are we doing another break week? Do you know? No, just next week. Okay. Yeah. Playoffs next week.
Well, I'll be looking forward to those playoffs. Then it was amazing to see between the last two matches that we were able to see. Very hard fought. This one was harder fought than all the other ones that I've seen so far. And I can't wait to kind of see what Snider has to say about that.
Well, guess
I
what?
would
You'll
be
be able to
reflecting.
see next week when we get back at you. But tomorrow, we got some Overwatch, and actually we have a surprise script for that one too.
Really?
You have to see it tomorrow. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'll definitely be tuning in here. I can't wait to see it. If it's just like the game we saw here today, it's going to be one heck of a game to be looking at.
All right.
Y'all stay tuned.
Ciao.